body winjo pengi liete dendi. Ningane ataro. My name is Dr. Daniel Agulo. Regarding the pandemic that we are now experiencing, we in the private health sector, ours is faith-based, actually are not very well prepared as yet to meet the challenges that this pandemic is going to cause in the hospital. Like the protective gears that we need, the masks, the gowns, we are yet to get any information whether the county government or the national government is giving consideration to assist the private health facilities or the faith-based health facilities in terms of acquiring these protective gears. So as of now, actually, like when you see me, what we are able to provide just for a few cases, for a few of our staff, is just the masks. We are advising our clinicians and our nurses on hand washing, frequent hand washing, and also for relatives of patients who come to the hospital. Just the basic guidelines, hand washing, taking the temperatures of those people using the gun thermometer when they come to the hospital. Just the basics that guidelines that the national government has put forth.
A lot of tension among the nurses, even among the colleagues, all the hospital, the staff, that even if somebody coughs, the first thing you are thinking of is that corona. So we really need to do, the government really need to do something about it, and that should be done urgently to save the situation so that we can be able to help our clients. Another problem is that we are not giving the medicine here. We are made to understand that the patients will be transferred, will be taken to Makalda. You see now this patient comes in at the gate, there is that cough already. Even this person taking the temperatures there, I see like at the borders and in other places, they have the protective gears. So it would be risking our people if they don't have the protective gears. We need to start it from there. We should be supplied with the gear so that we can start right away from there with the protection until we have to go to the isolation. Like now, this person has been identified at the gate. It's not the watchman to take that patient to the isolation place. It is the nurse or the clinical officer, a medic, who should take this patient to the isolation ward. This nurse has no protection. You don't have the mask, you don't have those clothing. How do you go in to take that client or the patient to the isolation ward and you don't have any protective attire? And remember, this is already a suspect. So we really have to have the protection using those attires, protective gears. At the same time, we need to have a response from the county that comes in very fast. We don't need to have, like we call, around 12 midday, and the team now will respond around 2, around 3. Where will this patient be at that time? Because we'll not be getting any assistance. For one, you really want to assist. We have to assist these people, these patients. They are our relatives, they are our friends, they are our fellow Kenyans. Now, if I cannot move near to give the immediate help, like even this patient, just example, is feeling thirsty, did not carry any water, I have to buy water, give to the patient. I'll not be able to do that. I'll buy water, yes, but I don't have any protective gear. I give this patient that even just a simple water to drink, I'll not be able to do anything. Everyone fears if somebody coughs, even taking that history may be very difficult because the first thing you would be thinking of is corona. So we are really staying in fear. especially now that we have been left out. It's like we have been left out. So we stay in fear. We may not really handle any cough, and we are afraid without those ATAs we're going to miss out very many other infections, like even TB infections, like everything could be corona. So we are praying that we get the protective ATAs. They should really help us. This just the way I said it. Once I contract it here, I come from a home, I come from a community, and even if I've not traveled anywhere but I'll be in contact in the hospitals, I'll be able to spread the infection back to my family, and that will go to the community, to the region, and all over. So we have to fight it together, get those ATAs, so that we can be able to protect ourselves, protect our patients, and protect the entire community.
Recorders, please.
But say that we have a committee, all of us are present. Okay, this is an emergency situation. Nobody could have seen and prepared to avail all the necessary equipment. So it has found us, and we are saying we want to deal with it effectively. So as part of our emergency response, we are in the process of acquiring more and more of those protective clothing to supply to our health workers and the team that will be handling all these things. Yeah, so that question, I just want you to look at it going backwards. Even the manufacturers of this protective, they were also not ready. So everybody was not ready. But we are really doing our best to ensure that we acquire them within the shortest time. Right now, we are going to buy for the public. But then, because this is an emergency, if those others are not able to acquire those things, and you know they are also handling our people, the people being handled are ours. They are no private people, they are no public people. Yeah. So we are also going to assist them or build their capacities. That is the role of any government, assisting the citizens to build their capacity. We have a man who is highly informed or well-traveled, a guy who takes instructions, and even from the time he said that he was also having those symptoms, we communicated and told him, okay, you can now do self-isolation as we come to do to pick the samples from you. So the guy is safe, and there is no reason to panic. We must not spread any fear at all. The guy is safe together with his family. I would say that he is a well-traveled man, well-informed, so yeah, well-exposed. So there is no problem with that one here.